ambitions to the British throne finally crushed. And the Highland clans, who had been instrumental in their quest, were smashed. The Highland culture was under assault, and a full-scale effort was underway to stamp it out. The kilt was illegal, as were the bagpipes. And both remained banned until 1782, when Burns was 23. Now, how could this oppression of his country and his countrymen not stir a man? And after reading a book about the great Scottish freedom fighter William Wallace, he was still further stirred with nationalism and described Wallace as the immortal preserver of Scottish independence. At Wallace's name, what Scottish blood but boils up in a springtide flood? This Scottish prejudice, which boiled in Burns' veins, is, I think, at its most impressive in Scots Wha Hae, which recalls how the nation had suffered with Wallace fighting against oppressive English rule under the King of England, known as Edward, Hammer of the Scots. Scots Wha Hae, where Wallace bled, Scots whom Bruce has often led, welcome to your gory bed, or to victory. Now's the day and now's the hour, see the front of battle lower, see approach proud Edward's power, chains and slavery. Wha will be a traitor knave? Wha would fill a coward's grave? Wha say base as be a slave? Let him turn and flee. Wha for Scotland's king and law freedom's sword will strongly draw? Free men stand or free men fall, let him follow me. By oppression's woes and pains, by your sons in servile chains, we will drain our dearest veins, but they shall be free. Lay the proud usurper low, tyrants fall in every foe, liberties in every blow. Let us do or die. The last election on Scottish independence before the referendum of 2014 was the election in 1706. That was the election that resulted in the union of the parliaments of Scotland and England. And Burns' views on that election were pretty clear. In a letter in 1790, Burns wrote regarding the 1706 union of the parliaments, "Alas, have I often said to myself, what are all the boasted advantages which my country reaps from a certain union that can counterbalance the annihilation of her independence and even her very name? Farewell to our Scottish fame, farewell our ancient glory, farewell even to the Scottish name. Say